watching the Fan Club. Today I'm doing a recap and review of the next episode of Girl Meets World. In case you missed it, Girl Meets World is the new Disney Channel spinoff of the awesome 90s TV show Boy Meets World. It premiered on June 27th, and I did a recap and review of the first episode, which you can find in the description box below. I'll put a link there for you guys. And today I'm doing the next episode. As of me filming this video right now, the episode is not available on TV yet, but it is on DisneyChannel.com, so make sure to check it out there. I will leave a link in the description box so that you can find it. I really like the show. I think it does a great job of mixing that nostalgia and the modern Disney into one awesome mashup of a TV show. I love seeing Cory and Topanga together. I think the show is getting better as the episodes go on as well. This episode is about Riley and her crush on Lucas, and how this other girl in school named Missy also has a crush on Lucas, and she's a little bit more forward and wants to ask him out on a date and everything, and Riley is just like freaking out because she doesn't want this girl to take Lucas away from her and her group of friends, you know, Maya and Farkle. So in this episode, the mean girl Missy is trying to basically rub it in Riley's face that she's been hanging out with Lucas and that she's gonna ask him out on a date to the movies, and Riley is trying to convince Lucas that he shouldn't hang out with Missy because she's bad news. The whole story escalates when Missy gets her and Lucas into detention so that they can finally be alone together and not have Riley and her friends always getting in their way. So Riley and Maya figure out a way to get themselves into detention too, and Farkle just appears because, you know, he's part of the group, so he just ends up in detention as well. Cory is the teacher in charge of detention, so Cory decides to give this whole history lesson during detention, and it inspires Lucas to be like, hey Missy, like, can my friends come with me to the movies with you? And when she's like, what? Then he's like, well listen, these are my friends, and if you're not cool with my friends, you're not cool with me, so goodbye. And Riley and Maya and Farkle feel victorious because they, you know, got Lucas to be on their side and, you know, just kind of solidify their friendship. That is the main plot, and then there's a subplot with Riley's brother Auggie, and he's trying to be all manly and grown up even though he's only 5, and Topanga and Cory are so worried about him because they're like, no, stay our little baby forever. So the moral of the story for this episode was, I would say there's two, and one is, you know, always stick by your friends because, you know, they got your back, and the second is, don't worry about growing up too fast, like stay young and enjoy it. I really like that Girl Meets World is bringing those lessons back that Boy Meets World always had, you know, there was always some type of like lesson to be learned in the episodes, and they're doing that now definitely. I've got to say, I really think that the girls that are portraying Riley and Maya are doing such a good job in, you know, creating these female versions of Cory and Shawn. I really think that they're doing an excellent job. There's things that I see the character Riley doing and I'm like, that's so Cory, like it's so Cory, and I just think that that's so great. We got to see a lot more of Topanga and Auggie in this episode, which I thought was great. I really like the dynamic that's going on. Like we've seen a lot of Riley and Cory together, and now we're seeing a lot of Topanga and Auggie, and, you know, I hope that we get to see them just like as a family, you know, doing family things. I just think that what they're bringing to the table is really, really good, and I want to see more of the Matthews family. I will say, right now, I'm hoping that we see more, I guess, character development in Lucas. I feel like it's not even like the actor isn't doing a good job, but he just doesn't really have a lot of lines, and right now it seems like he's just kind of being like the cute guy that they're friends with, that Riley has a crush on, but I don't know, he doesn't really seem to have too much lines to say right now, and I wish that he did, because this episode, I think, you know, it focused on him a lot. He had this whole great little speech where he was like, if you don't accept my friends, then you don't accept me, and I thought that was great, but, you know, there was a whole bunch of scenes beforehand where it was mainly about him and Missy and Riley butting heads about him, and you would have thought earlier in the episodes he would have said something, but he kind of just let them kind of argue and just sat quietly until the very end. And, you know, I mean, maybe that was just to make a point that Cory's lesson inspired him. He's the Topanga of the series, you know, and Topanga was such a unique and quirky character, especially when she was younger, and I would love to see them do something with him. He doesn't have to be, you know, like Topanga, quirky and, you know, all that stuff, but I want to see, like, his personality develop. Right now he's just, like, the neutral, cute guy that Riley likes. You know, it could be anybody. That is my review slash recap for Girl Meets World. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to see more recaps of Girl Meets World, make sure to give this video a thumbs up so that I know you like them. I did get a comment on my first Girl Meets World video from someone named Michael who said that I should do weekly recaps, so I'm gonna do it and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you, Michael, for the suggestion. I would love to know what you guys are thinking about Girl Meets World, so make sure to leave a comment below and let me know, especially if you've already watched the new episode, which you can find again at disneychannel.com, so make sure to check that out. I will also leave my social media links in the description box below, and make sure to click that subscribe button if you like my videos. I come out with new videos every week. Alright, see ya!